Hi guys, this is Gadget Man 404 and I'm a local chap. I live in West Hallam near Ilkeston and I fly drones, quadcopters, whatever you want to call them. And you've all heard about the possible UK new registration that is coming out. It sounds like it's going to happen, so I'm trying to figure out how do we get a petition together, people. There's lots of hobbyists. I've just had a guy come to my house because someone's lost a drone. Someone's found a drone, should I say, posted something on our local shops, and he only knows me as Gadget Man, and he's just come to my house to see if I'd lost a drone, which I haven't today, but I have lost drones in the past, but not recently. So anyway, I digress. So this is my views and a lot of people's views on will this UK drone legislation work? And the answer to that, people, is no, it won't work. Because you've got people that register and fly correctly, and you've got people that won't register and will fly however they want. You've got people like that now, because there's no legislation, there's no registration right now. So there's people that do it properly and watch what they're doing, and then you've got people that do what they want, and that's it. It doesn't matter what rules come into force. These people are going to do whatever they want. Hey, matey. Woo, I'm here. So, thanks, Gavin. I'm trying to start a petition. So, that's all thanks to you, mate. So, this is what this is about. So, this is will the drone legislation or registration and piloting scheme work? And I don't think it will work personally. And the reason why I don't think it will work, sorry about the scarecrow hair, is for two reasons. You've got the good people and the bad people. And the bad people are going to do whatever they want to do, and they're not going to listen to the good people. So bringing in the registration thing isn't going to stop the bad people being bad. They're still going to fly erratic, dangerously, not do it properly. So the registration thing isn't going to stop these things from happening. They're just going to do whatever they want, and that is that. So you can't punish the people that are doing it properly for the handful of people or whatever that are doing it bad. Flying air at airport is absolutely stupid, right? And you shouldn't do it. And everyone knows that you shouldn't do it. But people do. And you're never going to stop this from happening. People are going to fly how they want, be responsible, be dangerous, spy on people. You know, I'm in a house, right, and I've got neighbours that side and I've got neighbours that side, and I don't even fly in my garden. If I fly in my garden, I'm just checking the GPS is okay, and I'm like a foot off the ground or 2 foot off the ground. So I am not going to be. Now I'm getting messages. Perth West Oz RC. Not at the moment because there's something wrong with my Hobson H502E. You might be able to help me out. I don't know if my batteries are going bad or something, but it's taking ages to charge up like they do. And then when I go to fly, I only get like a few seconds of actual flight, and then it starts wobbling all over the place, and then it comes down. Then I'll start it back up again, and the same process. I changed the flight control board last week, and it was really hard to do because the wires are so thin for the motors and for the LEDs. But I wired it up right. It flies exactly the same as it did with the old flight control board. So Perth West Oz, please never fly at home. That's what I've just said. If I fly at home in my garden, I'm only 2 feet off the floor, or not even a few inches off the floor, just to check the GPS is fine. I don't even go, my fence is at 8 foot high. I don't know about the voltage because it's saying that they're actually charged, so I don't know. But it'll fly for a few seconds, and then it just starts wobbling, and then falls down. And I've got 2 batteries, and it does it with both of them. So I don't know if it's the batteries, something with the batteries. But I've got 3 people watching me at the moment, so thank you for 3 people. I know 2 of you, Gavin, Blandford, cheers. Also, Perth, West Oz from Australia, cheers. And I've just got another person, I don't know who you are. But this message is about UK drone legislation, registration, compliance, compulsory testing. Will it make better pilots? It might give us more knowledge of what to do in this situation, what to do in that situation. But it's not going to stop the rogue element, which is what I said earlier in this message. It's not going to stop the people that won't register and will fly near airports and do whatever they want to do. These people will register, do the test, try and do exactly what they want to do or how they should do it. But then you're going to get these people that are just going to do whatever they want. So, should we start a petition? I don't know how. I mean, one guy's given me a link, and I have sort of started a petition on my Facebook page. It's called 38 Degrees, and that is like a petition site. I've made a petition just this morning, but I've already had a hit back from their administrator saying it's a good cause, but I don't think we can get involved because it's a government thing. So, if anyone knows of any other way to do it, Gavin, Perth, West Oz, if you know how to start a decent petition that everybody can join, then please, 2 a.m, oh my god, hi mate, thank you. Or check out, for more information, check out my YouTube channel, Gadget Man, leave a space and the numbers 404. I did a video, not a rant, but a video about this, of it's just what I think. And making us register our drones isn't going to stop people flying near an airport. They're just not going to register. And how can they enforce it? Are we going to get like drone police? So, I don't know how it can be policed or manned. If it's going to be a mandatory thing that they really want everybody to register, but how can they enforce it if you don't? Because how do they know that you're registered and you're not registered? People never come up to me in the field when I fly and say, are you registered? Have you got insurance? No one even comes and talks to me. You get the odd person who'll say, oh, Mum, Dad, look, that guy, he's flying a drone. But they don't give me any grief about it because I'm not hurting anyone. I was testing out a battery, I was in a field, and when I was in that field, there was nobody. Thanks, true. Yeah. Cheers, mate, thank you. So, I think it's very sort of, how can they enforce it? How can they? How do they know? They don't like scan your drone and they say, yeah, you're registered, you're not. People are going to give false information, or most people, or the rogue element of the pilots out there that just reckless and everything else. And need to shave, people. Need to shave. They're not going to abide by the rules. They're not going to abide by what they need to do. So I put a video out there with some of my ideas of how I think it could, what they would possibly need to do. I don't know if they want to get numbers of how many people own these things, and they've got to they've got to categorise, like, you know, the nanos, they're not covered. You could get 200 size quadcopters, but because it's over 250 grams, or you can get a 450 size quadcopter. Now, that's not going to do the same damage. Don't know. So, hi Dave. Hi mate. So, that is the problem. You know, how can they police it? How can they enforce it? What kind of penalties will you get if you don't register and you still fly? It's very vague, and I believe there's a document on the internet. There's 65 pages. Now, come on, people. I'm a married man, go to work, and I get the odd afternoon off. I ain't got time to read 65 pages. They need to condense it down into a more manageable thing that I can just flick through when I get a... Yeah, I do that. I understand why they want to do it. I really do. And it's a fantastic idea, and it's been coming for a long time. These near misses, what they're talking about, there's no proof. You know, it's a pilot's word saying that they nearly got hit by a drone. Now, I know people have flown near airports. There's videos online about that. So I'm not disputing that people do it. I know people do it. People shouldn't do it, granted. But they're doing it anyway. So bringing out this new registration thing isn't going to make people do it or not do it. They're just going to do what they want to do. So this is going to wrap up in a minute. I've been online for nearly 12 minutes and I've only got 3 people interested. So that's the thing with Facebook. And now I've got 1 person, 2 people because 1's gone. So other countries haven't got drone registration yet. America had it, that's now been revoked and they don't have to have it anymore. The UK are getting it, it's not here yet, but it's on its way. And this is just to put a message out there to the community as a whole. What do we need to do to stop this in its tracks? Taking all our rights away here in the USA too. They're going to have to... Yeah, that's what I mean. They're going to have to be more specific, have categories. People can't fly. Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I'm over a flight path where I fly. I can't help that West Hallam wasn't over a flight path, and now it is. So, and there's loads of fields around here, but I can't fly 35,000 feet. I am over 10 miles away from the nearest airport, so I'm not directly in the path of a plane. I am way, way below, and when I look up in the sky, I can see some planes going away. You know, they're either going to take them to Greece or wherever. But, excuse me, busy weekend with work, 16.5-hour shift, so yeah, very busy. So I hear why they want to do this, and I understand that they have to do something, but this is too radical. It's like, that person's bad, punish that person. No, you have to make... When you make laws, people drive cars and they don't even have a driving test. They've not even passed the test. They're not insured. But they still do it. Someone nicked my motorbike a year ago, 14, 15 years old. He didn't even have a provisional licence. So, making this, it's like people get banned from driving, yeah? But they still drive. It's not stopping them. They get a fine, they go to court, they slap on the wrist, don't do it again, but they will do it again. And for the bad people out there that are making this sport or hobby like all in the headlines, it's not fair to the people that I just enjoy flying. I only get 2 days off a week, and I like to chill, and I charge up my batteries in the morning, and I go for a flight. And I do like to go a distance, and I like to go at height, but I've never gone over 400 meters high, and I've never gone further than 6, 7. I've probably done 1,000 meters away, but I've got full line of sight of my drone at all time, or my vehicle. Because what is a drone? Is a drone four blades? Because America use drones to drop bombs, and they're not quadcopters. That's like a mini plane. So you have to what the distinction between a drone. Is it a fixed wing? Is it a glider? Is it an aeroplane? Is it a helicopter? Or is it a multi-rotor? What is a drone? You can't slap a title on something that hasn't been defined. This is the thing. It hasn't been defined. What is a drone? In America, they are planes, laser guided, dropping bombs, etc. Over here, we call them quadcopters, but in the States, they call them drones. And there's no differential. I can't even say the word, but the difference between, they need to distinguish, this is that and that is that, and they haven't as yet, and that is what they need to do. Thank you, number 4, whoever you are. Thank you. This is about the drone registration that is possibly coming out, or is coming out in this country, and I'm trying to make awareness to people that having the registration, it's not going to make people not fly near airports or spy on their neighbours or whatever, because you get the good pilots, you get the bad. People drive cars when they haven't even got a driving licence, and they haven't even passed their test. A guy nicked my bike. He was 14, 15 years old. He didn't even have a licence. He wasn't insured, he wasn't taxed. He still did it. And he's been to Young Offenders Centre, and he's probably nicked another bike since he come out. So the legislation or registration, it's not going to stop people flying near airports. So it's not going to work how they want it to work. People are still going to be rogue. They're still going to do stupid things. And I'm trying to get people in the hobby together somehow, and maybe get a petition together or something like that, and see what we can do. You need to work with these organisations, not let them railroad you into saying this is what we're going to do and that is it. No, they have to have a consultation with us surely first. Have to, like when the ASA, the EASA from Europe was telling us you can't fly over 50 metres away or 100 metres high and all this kind of stuff. People signed it, sent it back, and nothing's ever happened with that. Thanks, Gavin. Cheers, matey. It's on Facebook. I started a petition on Facebook, on my Facebook page, Craig Waite. So if anyone's interested in signing it, please feel free, and spread the word to other people that if they want to sign it, they want to sign it, or start their own type of petition type thing. I'm getting messages come up on the screen, people, but I've never done a live thing, and I'm not being ignorant and not replying to you, but I don't know how to reply to you. I hit the name of the message, drop a link, yeah, and I don't know how, it won't let me message you back. What's this? No, okay. No, hide all, chat messages, show live. Well, I'm getting live messages, people, but I don't know how to reply to you guys. I'm hitting your names, but nothing's coming up. Do I hit that bit at the top? No. So, I'm going to wrap this up now. I've been rambling on for nearly 20 minutes. UK drone registration, is it good? Is it bad? I think it's a good idea. It's just Craig Waite, Big Drone Fly 77. Just go to Facebook and request to be my friend, Craig Waite. You'll see a picture with a spiky-eared chap with a dog leaning on his shoulder. That's my Facebook profile. That's my dog. Well, I've not got him anymore, but that's my dog Sam, and I will never change that photo. Okay, mate. Cheers, Perth West Oz. Yeah. Okay, mate. Thank you. So, yeah, you guys, I signed the petition when it was going off for all other countries. So I'd like to think that people will sign to help us in this country, because in America you had it and now you haven't got the registration thing. That's been stopped, and you might be getting your money back because someone took the FAA to court. I can't take the government to court. Is it the BMFA? Is it the C, whatever it is? I was watching videos on it last night and I can't remember what they're called now. The Civil Aviation Organisation, whatever, CAC, CIC, CIA, whatever. Yeah, I'm rambling now. Lost the thread of thought, train of thought. So, bottom line is, drone registration is being coming in. They need to categorise the sizes and the weight categories and speed and all that kind of thing. Right, I don't know who Donny is. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to leave now. Thanks for watching, you 4 people in the whole of the country. I appreciate it. Spread the word to your friends if they're pilots, if they know drone pilots. As see, we need to get together and do something about possibility of not stopping it, but working with them so they know what they're doing. I fly responsibly. I can't help it if a cow decides that when I'm coming back over a field that a cow decides to walk underneath me. I can't help that. When I fly over some fields, the cows are over there, and when I come back, they're over there. I can't talk cow. Move, 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 move. What can you do? I try and fly where there's no human beings, and you get the odd person walking the dog around the field, but I don't fly in that field. I fly in fields around that field. So where I'm actually flying, there is nobody walking around. They only walk around when I come back to land. And I avoid people at all costs. So I try and be more responsible when I fly, as most of us do, but you get the rogue element, you get the good, and you get the bad with everything. Oh my goodness me. Right, I'm going. Enough ribble rabble. I need to get my lad ready, and I've got to do some jobs and go out to the post office and do my tasks that I need to do before I go to work this afternoon. So, Gadget Man 404 out. Thanks for watching, people. Cheers.